Now, good morning, children. As we know that two triangles are similar if their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in proportion. Therefore, we can have in triangle ABC and triangle DEF if angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F, and the ratio of the corresponding sides AB by DE, BC by EF, and CA by FD are equals to each other, then the triangles are similar. Here we have to keep in one thing in our mind. Then first letter of the first triangle represent the vertex of the angles of the two triangles. Here angle A and angle D are equals to each other. These are the first letter of the triangle which we have mentioned, they are similar to each other. Similarly, angle B is the second letter of triangle ABC, whereas vertex E is the second letter of triangle DEF. So these two angles are equal. Similarly, now angle C is equals to angle F, which are the third letter of the triangle ABC and triangle DEF respectively. What I want to say you that you have to take care that the name of the triangles must be according to the equality of the angles. As the angles are equal, in the same way you have to write down the name of the triangles which are similar or are congruent. In the congruency also we have to keep this thing in our mind. Now these ratios has been formed, the first letter A and the second letter B. AB, then the ratio of D. These are the two letters because these two angles were equal. So the two vertices of D and E has been taken over here as a ratio. Similarly, B and C are forming the side and E and F are forming the sides. Thus, the ratio of the sides AB and DE is equal to the ratio of the sides BC and EF. Thus, they are in proportion. This way, we find out the corresponding sides and the corresponding angles. For the angles which are corresponding to any side, the opposite angle to this one and the side is opposite to the angle. In this way, we find out the corresponding sides and corresponding angles. Now, we will discuss the criteria for the similarity of conditions. That in what conditions the triangles are similar. The first condition we have taken that is A and A similarity. The theorem is that if in two triangles corresponding angles are equal, then the two triangles are similar. Here the two triangles are having all the three angles, all the three corresponding angles are equals to each other. Now here we have to prove that these two triangles are similar. Here we have to, it is given to us that angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. In these two triangles, these things are given. Now we have to prove that these two triangles are similar. In the next class, we will discuss another criteria of the similarity of triangles, that is SAS condition. It means that when two sides and the included angle, if the two sides are in proportion and including angles are equal, then the two triangles will be similar. This condition will be discussed in the next class. Till then, you have to practice these two conditions, these two criteria for similarity of triangles to get command over it. Earlier we have studied angle property of similarity of triangles. Now we will study side property of similarity of triangles. The theorem is that if in two triangles, sides of one triangle are proportional to the sides of other triangle, then the triangles are similar to each other. Here what are the things given to us? The things which are given to us, that triangle ABC and triangle DEF. These are the two triangles in which the ratio of the sides are equal. It means that AB by DE is equal to AC by DF is equal to BC by EF. All the three sides of one triangle are proportional to the three sides of another triangle. Now what we have to prove? We have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. It means that we have to prove that the three corresponding angles are also equal to each other. If we will prove that all the three angles are equal to each other, then the ratio of the sides are given to us which are equal. Then we can say that the triangles are similar. Now to start it again, we will do some construction. We will cut AM is equal to DE in AB and AN is equal to DF in AC. Now this DE is equal to AM and DF is equal to AN. Thus we have obtained that this AB by DE is equal to AC by DF. As we have obtained that AB by DE is equal to AC by DF, in the same way we can obtain that AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. The way we have proceeded over here to prove AB by DE is equal to AC by DF, in the same way we can proceed to find AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. Similarly, you can write, similarly you can prove that AB by DE is equal to BC by EF. Now what do we obtain from 1 and 2? This equation 1 and 2, that the ratio of all the three sides of one triangle are correspondingly equal to the three sides of another triangle. Since we have obtained that all the three angles of triangle ABC and triangle DEF are equal correspondingly, also all the three sides are in proportion correspondingly, then the two triangles are similar to each other. Now to prove it, we are having triangle ABC and triangle DEF in which ratio of the sides are equal. Ratio of all the three sides of one triangle ABC are correspondingly equal to the three sides of another triangle. That is, AB by DE is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. It is equation number 1. Now for DE we can take AM in AB. AM and D are equal to each other. It has taken by our construction. And in construction again, we will take in AC, AN is equal to DF. Now, for ratio of AB by DE, we can write AB by AM. And for ratio of AC by DF, we can write AC by AN. Now, these are the corollary of BPT. Now, by the converse of corollary of BPT, we can say that MN is parallel to BC. Now, what we have obtained, that this MN has become parallel to BC. When this MN will become parallel to BC, we can say that this angle and this angle are equal to each other. This angle is equal to this angle because they are corresponding pair of angles. Similarly, this angle is equal to this angle because they are corresponding pair of angles. And if we will take this triangle AMN and triangle ABC in considerations, we see that this angle is the common angle in both the triangle, and angle M and angle B, as we have proved earlier, that they are corresponding pair of angles. Similarly, angle N and angle C are equal to each other, as we have proved earlier that they are corresponding pair of angles. Now what do we see? That angle AMN is equal to angle ABC and angle ANB is equal to angle ABC. They are corresponding pair of angles. And this angle MAN is equal to angle BAC. They are common angle. They are common angle. Therefore, we can say that triangle AMN is similar to triangle ABC by AAA similarity. That the theorem which we have just proved. Earlier we have proved that the two triangles are similar if the three angles of one triangle are correspondingly equal to the three angles of another triangle. So when these two triangles have become similar, therefore their corresponding sides are in equal ratio. It means that AB by AM is equal to AC by AN is equal to BC by MN. It is equation number 2. Now we will compare equation 2 and equation 1. We will compare equation 1 and equation 2. We get all the 6 ratios are equal to each other. Because AB by DE and AB by AN are same, BC by EF and AC by DF and AC by AN are equals, and BC by EF is equals to BC by MN. Now, we are having two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF, in which angle A is equal to angle D given to us, angle B is equal to angle E, angle C is equal to angle F. Now the three angles of one triangle is correspondingly equal to the three angles of another triangle. Now we have to prove that these two triangles are similar. Now what are the things given to us? Given we are having two triangles ABC and triangle DEF, in which angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. We have to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. So to prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, we will prove that the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal to each other. If we will prove that the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal to each other, then we can prove that the two triangles are similar to each other. Because we know that the two triangles are similar if all the three sides are in proportion and all the three angles are equal. Now for that we will do some construction. We will cut DP is equal to AB in DE and DQ is equal to AC in DF, and we will join PQ. After that our proof will start. Now we will consider triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. We will consider triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. Now what do we see? That this AB is equal to DP by construction we have taken, and this AC is equal to DQ that we have taken by construction, and this angle A is equal to angle D. Now side angle side and side angle side conditions are prevailing in the congruency of triangles. As we know that two triangles are congruent if their any two sides are equal and including angle are also equal. That is SAS condition. So we are having AP is equal to DP, AC is equal to DQ, and angle A is equal to angle D. These two have taken by construction and this was given to us. Thus we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DPQ by SAS congruency. So on the basis of that we can say that angle B, here again you can see that ABC are the three letters and DPQ are the three letters of the two different triangles. So what we have taken? We have taken angle B is equal to angle P, which are the second letter of both the triangles. And similarly angle C is equal to angle Q. These are the third letter of both the triangles. And now the side which are formed by vertex B and C, and here the sides which are formed by vertex P and Q, the equal angles. Thus we get the corresponding sides BC is equal to PQ. Now we will take triangle DF, in which in triangle DPQ and triangle DEF we see that DP, this angle is equal to this angle, because earlier it was given to us that angle B is equal to angle E, it was given to us, but just now we have proved that angle B is equal to angle P by taking congruency of triangles of triangle ABC and triangle DPQ. Similarly, it was known to us that angle C was equal to angle F earlier. It was given to us. But what we have proved? We have proved that angle C is equal to angle Q. Now what do we see? That this angle B was equal to angle E and this angle B is equal to angle P also. Now what do we observe? That this angle is equal to these two angles. Therefore these two angles are also equal to each other. Here angle C is equal to again these two angles. So we can say that this angle C is equal to these two angles. Therefore angle Q is also equal to angle F. Now here what do we see? That angle P, angle B and angle E, all three are equal to each other, and angle Q, angle C and angle F all are equal to each other. It means that what do we observe? That corresponding pair of angles are equal. Corresponding pair of angles are equal, then we can say that PQ is parallel to EF. This PQ will become parallel to EF. Here what do we see? That angle P and angle E were equal, angle Q and angle F were equal. It means that both corresponding pair of angles are equal. It shows that this side is parallel to this side. Now by using BPT, we can prove that dP by dE is equal to dQ by dF. As we have proved that these two lines are parallel to each other, and then by the basic proportionality theorem, we can say that dP by dE is equal to dQ by dF. These are the corollary of BPT. Now for dP we can write AB also, because dP and AB are equal to each other, and similarly for dQ we can write AC by dF. Thus what we have obtained? That dP by dE is equal to dQ by dF is representing AB by dE is equal to AC by dF, because dP were equal to AB and dQ were equal to AC. Similarly, we can prove that this AB by DE is equal to BC by EF in the same way.